Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Trainspotters podcast. This is episode number 5. Following on from last episode, I have still got a cold, unfortunately, but I felt well enough to do this episode, so I thought I might as well roll on with it. Last episode we interviewed Jake of the YouTube channel Trainspotter Jake and reflected on our time with him in York and things he does on his channel. But without further ado, let's get into it because I'd like to try and keep the ball rolling. I'm joined by keen railwayman, railway enthusiast, volunteer at 2 miniature railways, and overall a very, very sound lad, and keen polisher, Finn. Hello, Finn.
Hello, Joe.
Thank you for joining me tonight.
Well, thank you for hosting.
Yeah, my apologies that I'm not 100%.
Well, none of us are always 100%, Joe.
No, yeah. It's my season now.
Sadly.
Yeah, it's my season now. Summer's over. So, no, again, yeah, thanks for coming on, and I hope you're well, and hope you're ready for a lot of questions.
Well, let's get cracking on then.
So, in a nutshell then, do you want to tell us a bit about yourself first, and then how your love of trains started?
Well, my love of trains started, obviously, like most people, with a certain Blue 060.
Oh, yes.
But unlike most other people, I've been watching the original.
The superior one.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm like a certain green engine in that series.
Well, moving on from the blue tank engine, my bedroom when I was younger backed onto the South Western Main Line, so I was always up at the window watching the sun go by.
Hey.
Took me out on a trip to Eastleigh when I was 4, and then from then I've blossomed into the railway world, and now it just didn't stop.
Yeah, you are an avid spotter yourself, which is one of the reasons I asked you onto the podcast, because I like to interview other train spotters.
Well, I don't do as much spotting as I used to do, but depending on what's running on the main line, I'll
Oh yeah.
have a look.
Oh yeah. So, do you want to start breaking it down now? What you do, and or did I cut you off mid-sentence?
Well, I volunteer up at the East Lakeside Miniature Railway.
Yep.
I'm a member of the Southampton Society of Model Engineers.
Yep.
I occasionally help out with a portable miniature railway.
Oh yes, yes.
I do some stuff with road steam.
Oh.
Involving well, I'm currently in the early stages of learning some workshop stuff. So.
Oh, nice.
Yes, hopefully
Very good.
I'll have some more stuff under my belt as
yes.
next year progresses.
And you're a very keen fan of the Bullied Pacifics.
I am indeed.
Yeah. Your favourite member of that class, well, of the Bobs and West Countries or the Merchant Navies, which one do you prefer?
Well, in terms of rebuild, I'd have to say 257 Squadron.
Oh, 257.
And in terms of the rebuild things, I'm probably going to have to say the Big 28.
Oh, yes.
It's a lovely engine. It's always nice to see it working Pullmans. It fits in very, very nicely with the Pullman sets.
Yes. I saw her at the Greatest Gathering.
That wasn't her in her prime. You have to see it chopping along at 70 miles an hour.
She was very clean though compared to her sister next to her. Her
They
sister.
take very, very good care of her,
Oh yes.
and rightly so. It's an absolute staple.
If any one of the clan line societies listening to this podcast, hats off to you from a very fussy brass cleaner. Me. I like my brass just so. So, if you want to start us off with Eastleigh Lake and what you do, and we can talk about the bullock locomotives there and kind of work our way along.
Well, the East Lakeside Steam Railway was founded in 1992, alongside a few engines such as Francis Henry Lloyd and various other engines that were running at the time. I'm not 100% sure on what actually ran there, because there's photos of various engines that I do not recognise. But from then on, it's blossomed, and we've got all sorts of different engines now. We've got 7 1/4, 10 1/4, very unique engines as well, such as the Bullock Pacifics themselves.
You've got a Romulus as well, haven't you?
We have got a Romulus indeed.
A bit different to Romulus I work with, though.
Very slightly, yes.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of history of the railway. There was obviously the original opening in the main opening in 1992. Where over at the Lakeside Country Park, before even the lakes were put in,
Flipping
the railway started. And the year after, there was more track laid and some shipping containers where everything was kept. And then there was the loop down the other end was built. And then we had the tunnel built. And then that was extended. So I believe it's 460 something feet.
Wow.
And it's still holding.
That's epic.
And then the main Parkway station was expanded for a main workshop, more engine storage, more facilities stuck in, and then it recently has been sold to John Kerr and Peter Bryant of Cleethorpes and Scarborough Railways, who have done very well with the purchase of the railway.
Yeah.
And they are a pleasure to work with.
That's good. That's good, and it's good to have that a good group of people that you get on with from kind of management level down.
Yes, of course.
Yes, it's very important that you have a good team to communicate with. So, what kind of things do you do at Eastleigh? And what's your favourite role that you do there?
Well, I mainly do a lot of guarding. That's what I am paid for. I'm a guard.
Yes.
But I also assist in various other things, as in bits in the workshop if they need to be done, bits of cleaning in terms of engines, in the shop, just various other bits and pieces.
So you're a jack of all trades then?
The grand scheme of things, yeah.
Yeah, well, and that's good, because it means if ever there's a situation where there isn't enough people in one area, there's always another person to help out.
Exactly.
What's your favourite role that you do? I know you. If you have a particular favourite.
Probably doing some stuff with engines.
Well, yeah. And you're a dab loco cleaner. This coming from another loco cleaner, something we're both very passionate about, isn't it?
Well, a clean engine will take care of you. Take care of your engine, the engine will take care of you.
And as I say, a shiny engine is a happy passenger.
Well, that's hopefully how it will all come out as.
Oh yes. Very, very, very important. And as you, I'm going to plug it because why not? You don't mind, do you?
No,
I was lucky to appear in BBC Northwest Tonight's coverage of DMR with the dear old Romulus. Very proud moment for me because she looked her best for the cameras.
Well, rightly so.
She looked fantastic, and the whole of the Northwest got to see that, and I was very happy with it.
Well, that's a big achievement.
Yeah, and hats off to Finn because he's a brilliant loco cleaner.
Well, our best.
Oh yeah, well that's all you can do.
It is.
That's advice I live by.
As a way of polishing, but I go by small amounts.
Oh yes.
With many layers.
Oh yes.
And that's how you achieve a high shine.
Well, you've seen Remus's dome, haven't you?
I have indeed, and that looks absolutely superb.
Oh, that took some adhesive stuff as well, some of that pink stuff, and to get the dirt off, and then layers of peak to bring up that shine, and it looked beautiful by the end of it.
Well, I've recently been using some Brasso, and I was a bit timid of Brasso because I've used Peak and I'd used Brasso before, but the way I was using Brasso was how I used Peak.
Yes.
So I then trialled Brasso on our Linton Barnstable tank.
I've seen the picture.
And this was after I'd gone over it with Peak the weekend before, so
yes,
it was already had all the grime off, already had an okay shine on it, but I thought, let's put a good finish on it. So, little layers of Brasso, get it rubbed right into the brass, all in the grooves.
Yes.
And then, the good thing about Brasso is when it gets hot, it goes gold.
Yes.
It goes dark gold, and there's something really nice about that.
That's fair enough. So kind of talking on loco cleaning and such, of the locos in the railways fleet, I'd quite like to focus on the Bullocks and also the Romulus, being that of course she's a lot younger than Romulus and Remus, correct?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, she don't look like an early one though.
No, it's not an early one by any means, I don't believe. I will try and find out the date of when it was built for.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Oh, and as well, for the next segment, Finn, are you happy to supply any pictures for visuals so we can show the audience kind of what you're talking about?
Yes, of course.
Because maybe not everybody will know what these engines are.
Well, I cannot find anything where it's the date of when Sanjo was built.
Yes.
But I could dive into some of the locos that we have, especially our 6 Bullock Pacifics.
Oh yes. Kind of in a nutshell on each, if you will, because we're 14 minutes in, and I do like to try and keep a very, very tight timing.
Well, starting off then with 1001 the Monarch, which was built in 1932, was used as a military training engine in a way of where to put explosives on engines, on enemy engines in the Second World War. It's been re-gauged to 7.25 for a period of time, re-gauged back out to 7.25 in 2001, and it's painted in a blue.
Oh, blue.
And it was blue, I believe, when it arrived at the railway aided the railway in running a certain day out with an engine.
Oh yes, I've seen pictures posing as Gordon.
Posing as Gordon, indeed.
Yes,
And
that's pretty funny.
It's still in that blue livery.
So it's
it's used on our footplate experience days.
oh nice,
Mainly.
Like drive for a fiver kind of.
Not quite, more of a full day thing.
Wow.
Which is has very good feedback.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, moving on to the second, which is 1002 The Empress. Built in 1933 to run at a private railway, I believe. It was regauged to 9¼ inches in its early days, running at Danton Park, and then was ran at many other railways in 9.5-inch gauge. And then it was purchased by her new owner. Well, not the current owner, but someone else, who then re-gauged the engine back to 10.25, ran some tests at the Watford Miniature Railway, and then came to the East Lakeside Miniature Railway on loan, and then became a resident in the early 2000s.
Wonderful.
And then moving on to the final 1000 class, 1003 Western Queen. It was built in 1933 for the same person who purchased number 2.
Yes.
Ran at Berwick-on-Sea originally, before returning to Bullock, who ran her at the Surrey Border and Camberley Railway from 1938 until the Second World War.
There seems to be a bit of a theme with these three engines. The Monarch, the Empress, and Western Queen. No links of any royal attention for these three?
Not that I'm aware of, but I'm sure that if I do find any of that out, I can find them, and I can relay the information to everybody in the next episode.
Yeah. So you say there's 6 of them, but only 3 of them are in the 1000 series?
Yes, there's the bigger 2000 series.
Ah.
Which once I've completed my little overview of number 3, I'll move into.
That's fine.
So after the war, Western Queen ran at a handful of railways, and then resided at a private line in Cornwall. And then the East Lakeside Miniature Railway brought her in 2016, and she was in a state, to say the least.
Oh.
And then, skillfully led by our railway's chief mechanical engineer, who's a wonderful guy, and he's an amazing engineer. In September 2024, she ran for the first time in however many years, and is still pulling trains to this day.
Wonderful.
And now, moving on to the bigger 2000 series, we'll get into number 2005, Silver Jubilee. Built by Bullock. It was built for the same guy who wanted one Boom 3 even. This engine was ran at Billinghurst before short spells on the railway at Bramber Castle. Later Shoreham, acquired by Alexander Kinloch, who used the engine on the Surrey Border and Camberley Railway from 1938 onwards. And then Matthew Kerr purchased the loco in 1942, venturing up to Arbroath on Kerrs until 1960. Entering private hands for Matthew Kerr Jr., purchased the loco back, and she returned to Arbroath with a new boiler. After a few visits to Eastleigh, she was placed on long-term loan to the East Lakeside Miniature Railway and is now a resident.
Ah, very good.
And now moving on to the next 2000, number 2006, Edward VIII.
Oh.
Or as we like to call, Eddie.
Yes, quite a controversial name that, Edward VIII, for 20th century Britain.
Well, the engine's on far better things.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Well, this engine was built in 1936 and ran to Fox Hills before being transferred to the Surrey Border and Camberley Railway in 1938. When the line closed, it moved to Dudley Hall and was renamed Princess Elizabeth. After changing hands in 1969, it was sold to North Taunton Minute Railway in Devon, before changing hands again in the 70s and being laid up for many years. And then 2007, East Lakeside purchased the engine in 2007 and launched into traffic in 2008 after being restored by Jesse Moody.
Wow. Nearly
The engine is currently having some work done to it and is under overhaul, but hopefully should be out in the next season.
Well, that'll be pretty funny. Nearly 20 years after her purchase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost.
She's back. Yeah. Well, 2 years. Well, yeah, 2 years off her purchase and then 3 off her return. That's pretty funny. How things work, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Is that all of them then, or?
There's one more, which is
go on.
2011 Coronation.
Ah, very appropriately named.
This locomotive was, I'm not too sure when it was built, but after the success of 5 and 6, between the late 1960s and 2023, Coronation never saw passengers, running on passenger services. Although it did occasionally run under its own steam at the Royal Victoria Railway, which is down the road from Eastleigh.
So it was nearby then?
It was, and then in 2022 it was sold and entering service at Eastleigh on the King Charles III's Coronation Bank Holiday weekend.
Hey!
The Eastleigh Lakeside Minute Railway did. This makes up the 6th and final Bullet Pacific.
Very good.
To take up residency on the line, and the 5th at the time to steam.
Very good. Thank you for that overview of them.
And then we have one more Bullock engine, which isn't a Pacific.
Oh yes, this
2007 Firefly.
Firefly, that's the one.
And this engine is what a lot of drivers have referred to it as a pocket rocket, running at Kerrs Miniature Railway and also formerly being a tank engine, running at the Romney High and Dymchurch Railway, where a short section of Tendon Quarter line was laid. Now has quite a large tender for a tank engine.
I bet.
Or an 060 engine for the matter. And it's not the strongest engine of all, having the same size cylinders as our pet engine, essentially. It's definitely something different, and it's got its own little charm and character to it, but it's Fireflies.
Yeah.
Then we have various other engines such as Sandy River, a Sir Nigel Bresley, which is an A4.
Ooh.
We have another Atlantic.
You have a Great Central Railway 8F.
8K. And that's not ours. That's
the 8. Oh no, it's not an 8K. That.
It is an 8K. Yeah, we have an 8K.
Oh, you have an 8K as well, because the one I'm referring to is the 460.
Oh, the fish.
Yeah, the fish. Yeah, the former 8F.
Yes.
And then the 8K is the 280 that would form the ROD 280.
Yeah, it would.
Later 04s, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they are owned by private owners, and they are on long-term visits.
Oh, wonderful.
And they can pull a house down.
I bet.
We also have a Britannia as well.
Ooh, a Britannia. Is it Britannia herself, or?
No, it is Rob Roy.
Ah, yes.
But this is an engine that formerly ran at Cleethorpes before it was.
Oh, so it's come over from Cleethorpes.
It has, and Cleethorpes is now 15-inch, which is also part of the group that we are now in.
Yes.
And it's over there on exhibition at the moment, and it's pending overhaul.
Ah.
But hopefully it will be in service in the future at some point.
Well, the future holds many prosperous lights then for the railway.
Hopefully.
So, kind of moving away from your main love and your main passion, which is your 7 1/4. Well, not just 7 1/4, but your miniature railways. You mentioned, of course, you don't do as much spotting as you used to do, but you had a YouTube channel,
Yes.
which you did exactly, well, in a nutshell, basically the same thing as every other train spotter does. Go to mainline stations and film various things.
Precisely.
Now, what was your favourite place to go filming, and your favourite loco caught on film?
That's quite a difficult one. I'm probably going to have to stay for that one. Probably Didcot.
Didcot?
But mainly standing on the demonstration line platform, where you have the line towards Oxford coming right past you, and also having a demonstration line.
Yes, so you get the best of both worlds.
That's the best place I've gone to. In terms of capturing stuff on camera, I'm not 100% sure. Probably some sort of engine to Eastleigh at some stage.
Number 28, perhaps?
Yeah, probably Big 28 at Eastleigh.
Yeah.
Or, well, coming to mind now, probably seeing 6009 at...
oh, yes.
60,009 even at Weymouth back in 2017.
God bless her.
That was on a rainy day. We were given a piece of coal that I'm looking at right now because I've still got it.
I've got a bag of her coal that I got from the East Lancs following her withdrawal 4 years ago.
That's rather cheeky.
I know, I've got a nice bag of it, so I'm quite happy with that. Not as good as the engine herself running, of course, but yeah, like I say in every episode when we're nearly touching on something political, we'll leave that there.
That might be a good idea.
Yes. So of course, sadly, you had some issues with your channel, because I noticed you haven't uploaded for a while on that one.
Sadly, I lost the password for it, and I have no way of getting access to it, as the number that was used for that has been moved and the email, and so I haven't got a way. But I have got another channel which I'm not as active on as posting.
No, I know. I need to subscribe to this one. You told me about it, and
it's mainly of various railway adventure in terms of miniature and
yes,
videos on preparation of locomotive and disposal and other stuff like that will come in the future.
Yes, and anything of your railway adventures to galas and things on it, perhaps?
Maybe.
Yes.
That's more of a Facebook thing. But,
oh, that's fair enough.
Well, I'll probably put a few things on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. And kind of, because we're at 28 minutes, kind of a question to wrap up. What's next for you? Like, where do you want to be with your love of trains in the next year, in the next 5 years? Have any length of time you want to chuck out there? Go ahead.
I would like to volunteer up at the Ffestiniog Railway.
Wonderful railway.
Up to the Welsh Highland as well.
Yes, I think you better mention your weekend visit as well.
Yes,
whilst we're at it.
I visited last weekend for the bygones, and that was an amazing weekend to say the least. Cold, wet, miserable, but lovely.
Well, Storm Amy was gripping the whole country during that time, I think.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of Storm Amy, but it was an enjoyable weekend. I had a little go on the shovel with one of the double fairlies, so that was an experience.
Yeah, that's lovely. What baffles me is, right, with double fairlies, considering I stood on the cab of one at Ffestiniog last year, the top end. What baffles me is how they manage with so limited room in the cab. Because it's like you've got the firebox continuing through the middle, and you've only got a little bit of footplate either side.
Well, you've got two boxes.
Well, yeah.
So, it's more of a case of...
It's two boxes conjoined, isn't it?
Sort of. It's a common water level, but two boxes.
That's it.
But, it's definitely an experience. It could be a challenge if you're on the move doing it, but just sat over at Blyner, it wasn't difficult by any means, but definitely an experience.
Yes.
But hopefully I'll make my way up there more and hopefully become a volunteer.
Well, sky's the limit.
Although it is 300 miles away from where I am, it's worth the 8-hour drive.
Well, yeah, it's a bit close. It's a bit closer to me, but I don't know if that'd be a worthwhile option for me. But anyway, so anything you want to progress in at Eastleigh in the future?
I'd like to become a steam driver in the future.
Wouldn't we all?
And do various other bits and pieces and stuff.
Yes.
But that's I have to sadly wait until I'm 18 at least to start doing training for it.
Well, the thing is though, you've got yourself in and you're helping out, so you know what I mean. You're proving yourself a hard worker. So when you do get to the age you can drive, people will already know your credibility.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes.
My details in to do a training week or a little volunteers taster thing that they're doing.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So I'm hopefully going to be doing that next year.
Oh, that'll be lovely. Well, you can come back on before that, but definitely when you come on after that, because as I say to all our guests, there's no limit on how many times you can come back, because you can't really scratch. You could just scratch the surface in one episode.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. So I'm going to finish off because we're in extra time. We seem to always go into extra time, but then again, you can't discuss things in a 30-minute limit. So.
Not really, no.
Your favourite locomotive of Eastleigh, your favourite locomotive you may have driven at the Society in Southampton, and your favourite locomotive you've been behind on a heritage railway.
Well, starting off at Eastleigh, in terms of that's currently running, would be our Linton and Barnstable tank tour.
Wonderful.
Privately owned engine, but I had the pleasure of having a drive on it a couple of weekends ago, and it's an absolute staple piece. It's lovely.
Yes.
In terms of my favourite engine I've driven around in Southampton, I'm probably going to have to say the SRQ1 that one of our members has, and that's a lovely equipment. And in terms of engines I've been behind, it's a pretty good question actually. Probably. I've got to think now.
You're not the first guest to be on the spot. I myself have to do this.
I've been to a lot of railways.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yeah.
difficult one. I don't think I could say. Probably the T9.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say T3, to be honest.
T9's got, in my opinion, a bit more character.
Okay, so it's the T9, which is currently out of traffic, I believe.
Yes, sadly, but
Yes.
hopefully in 2 years she'll be
Yes.
back and I'll be able to get some more mileage.
Hopefully. Is there anything else you'd like to add? We are at 35 minutes, so...
Not that I can think of.
No, well, I'd just like to thank you for coming on, and obviously, thank you for mostly doing all the talking, because I've been able to save my voice a little bit.
Well, thank you for hosting me, Joe.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome back anytime, and hopefully next time, I won't be full of a cold.
Well, we can only hope.
Well, yeah, like I say, this is the new thing to stop me getting colds. Thank you very much, and
Thank you for having me.
you're welcome. And to the audience, as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And hopefully in the next episode we'll have either another guest or Joby himself back on, and we'll be able to discuss a topic or interview somebody. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.